Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome. We're back with some more Dune. We're going to play the first kind of 10 hours or so of the game. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will see 10 hours. It just means I'm going to play 10 hours. We may edit out some travel time and some other stuff like that. We currently have a quest to use our binoculars to see if we can locate a camp like I just had here. I don't see one there, but I'm just going to grab all the salvages. What was that? I heard some noises. Anyway, did that respawn too? No. Let me grab, got good efficiency there. Let me grab this as long as we're here. I think there was a spot over here we can look at. Well, I don't see anything yet. Let's get out of the sun for a second, and then we'll go across. I'm going to use one more heal here, just so we're kind of maxed up before we go across-ish. We're not going to grab this. We got to get across before the sandworm. It's not red yet. We got to get in the shade. There we go. All right, so bar shows the vibrations you're making. Vibrations. When the vibration turns red, seek safety immediately. The sandworm is nearby. The closer the worm is, the more sensitive it is. All right, well, we haven't needed the copper ore yet, but as long as we're here, we may as well grab some. We're going to need some eventually. And again, we may as well. There is a limit to how much stuff we can carry. You see that 15 of... there's a total stack of stuff that we can carry. Essentially is what I'm trying to say. Do a reload. There we go. Doesn't want to let me get that one. Okay, well, that's fine. So our goal is to be looking for this camp here, right? Use your ability... Oh, it gave it to us. It says we found it. All right. So use your ability to kill the scavengers. I'm going to go... No, no.
It's obvious you've had some training off-worlder, but nothing.
I thought my shield was supposed to protect me here. I'm gonna run away for a second. Oh, don't die.
To survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
I didn't really expect them all to be right in there, if I'm honest. We're going to heal up here, and then we're going to go back in. It does say we completed it enough. There we go. I don't know what this shield is supposed to do. It looks like it's protecting them, but not me. You know what I'm saying? It looked like I was shooting them but not getting hits, but they were getting hits on me. So I'm not quite sure how that works. It does slow you down running through it, though. Any loot on you? There we go. Grab a little bit. None of that counts. Grab some money. Ooh, more. Okay. Open our skills menu.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Alright, so we need some fuel cells, which we find from these people. That's where we came from. And we need some more granite. Okay. That one's really easy. It's nighttime, so we don't have to deal with the sun for a little while. Got our granite. That looks like... I bet we can find some there. What was Q? Q is this one. This is the Sentinel. Okay, so we could build that up. Somebody's got their respawn there, huh? What I'm wondering is what's over here. All right, we see some people over there. I'm assuming we can get what we want from them. It looks like a ruined base. Can we get around the outside? Around the other side, or do we have to kind of go up that way? I'm looking to see if there's a way in from over here.
I see someone.
I don't know what that does.
Reveal yourself.
Oh, I gotta wait 20 seconds now. Quick heal. Is he gonna shoot it? There we go. Okay. Trying to figure out our skills here. Oh, we're really looking for power supplies. There we go. Fuel cells, excuse me. There we go. New schematics. Oops, let's get back here where we can maybe see what we're actually supposed to do. Oh, there's one there. Is there more of a base over here? I thought there was. You know, for now, though, let's go ahead and go in here. Any more people in here? Take all. Okay. So we got to research the basic stuff here. Shelter construction kit. All right. Now we're going to build this one, but at some point we're going to have to get rid of it again, right? So there's no point in worrying too much about this first one. We're not going to... I think we can build a space that's like 6 by 6. We're going to avoid the proximity mine right there. Now we need to make a spot for us. Where do we want to make it? I'm kind of thinking right in here. We got some copper, we got some ore, we got some stuff there. Let's go ahead. Working. I don't know if it's gonna change colors. Like I was just thinking kind of like right here-ish. But maybe not. Maybe it's right here. I don't know. I don't know.
Congratulations. You're now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
I think it can be 6 by 6. Something like that. Am I out of... No. Oops. Okay, so that's outside of my claimed land, so I can't go there, but we can go here. All right. So we've built a shelter space. We moved our sub-fief whatever over there. I think we're okay. So now we need to do a small storage container. So let's go ahead and we're going to build a little bit more. So we've got fuel power generator, sub-fief. We do need to build a fuel power. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that right there. That looks like a good spot to me. We know we need that. We need storage. So I'm going to need to build a few of these. I'm going to build these maybe over along this wall right here. And I'm going to build a couple of them. Maybe like 3. All right. Now I need to deposit whatever fuel cells I have in here. So we're going to go manage, I think. Fuel management. There we go. We're going to deposit all those that we have.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
All right, so a couple things. We can change permissions. So I think if we go here to manage, you can see that we have associate access, guild access, public access. So this is essentially your friends, right? Your associates, anybody in your guild, everybody. Co-owner, you can promote somebody to be a co-owner, or just you. We'll just leave it at associates right now. I don't have any of that, but you can play with all that as you go. So now we need to research a few things. We need this, the basic ensanguation kit. Confirm. Now I need to craft that. So we need the blood extractor. We'll craft that. And I think initially, I think you can just have one bag. But those get bigger later. I don't think you can have extras. So if we take a look at our inventory now, you can see we've got one here. I don't know if we make another one, will it put it in there? I don't know. All right. Scavenger maps and other locations appear on the map when discovered, while only larger locations are shown on the compass. All right, so we pull up our map. This is us right here. We're right here on the edge. You can see we've got a scavenger map right underneath us. We've got another one here. Hollow arches. Intel, huh? Okay. All right. Skills, we get more skills. I'm going to go here. So if I... All right, so that's the poison. You have a hidden dart dispenser that fires off on impact. So we get rid of... Let's see. So we get rid of this, F, and then we could add that. I don't know what we need to do to get that third one. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll see how that goes. I still have 8 research points, but again, because we're playing the locked whatever, we can't do more than that. How long have I been recording for? $30 minutes. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I feel parched. We'll take care of that in just a second. Let's go ahead and use. And we're going to put some of the stuff that we don't care about in here for now. Can we... we probably could just drop it, but that's okay. A lot of this stuff we can just throw in here. We don't have to carry it around. If we're going to build it where we're at, then we can... I think it'll build right out of this. So we're just going to kind of drop everything in here for now. And call that a day. So we're not carrying it around. So we need to locate some scavengers. We got some right below us. I'm going to go down here and get some water first. Saw him from the view up top. Grab this.
Who goes there?
All right, so now we can use our exsanguination deal here. Take all that. How do we... There we go. Right click. All right, now we got one thing of blood in there. And as long as we're here... So we got more up there we could go get. And obviously we know we've got that one back there. We're going to scoot our butt over here real quick. And we're going to build another one of those up here. Maybe we'll try... Wasn't quite what I had in mind.
I see someone.
I didn't mean to poison myself, but now we know how it works. Does he have any shade in here? He does. Okay. So we're going to go back to this. How do we... No! Damn it. Well, let's build ourselves some more, where are... You would think... Oh, I don't have any plant fiber. I'll fix that in a second. Alright, so I've got this. Yeah, we got those. That's fine. Can we go away? I just want to use this. It shows it. But it's... There we go. Maybe now? Oh, you got to get the highlight on them. How do I... See, it's not highlighting this guy. There we go. Let me get it anyway. I just had to find the spot. So we've got all the blood we're going to get. Now let's go ahead and go back to this. Anything else we need here? All right, now we need to make our blood purifier. So we're back. So research, confirm. Now notice we're up to 7, so we could be way ahead of this if we were playing unlocked. But again, for the first time, refineries, blood purifier. We'll put that here as well. Now we're going to come in. We're going to use. We'll go to deposit the blood we have.
Probably feeling it by now, Offworlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Oh, I guess I'm going into the dream, whether I was ready to or not.
This valley, sacred.
Here's my bunny.
One Bedouin. Here, Wooly faced the trials of Akul, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests. 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
All right. Spice dreams. I was looking to do is see if there was an easier way down. All right, inner sight is revealed. First trial of Akul. Okay. Purple mic. Okay, there we go. So ours is right there, it looks like. I'm not quite ready for that yet. I think what I would like to do is get a little bit more blood and get that topped off before we go. Do we see somebody up there? Maybe right there on the right. I'm going to try this ability again.
Huh? Eyes on target. Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't do quite as well as I'd like, but... Oh, did not put the rest of the blood in there. Finding the spot for this is interesting. We got a big ship up there searching along. Grab the rest of the... Somebody else has a little hut up there. I could get them, but why? I don't have the... Unfortunately... Actually, you know what? Hold on. I feel parched, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead.
Identify yourself.
Someone here.
I just wanted the ornithopter, really. That's the only reason I was here. I mean, as long as we're here, we're going to take everything, but that was... I just came over to take a look at that. Ah, each piece has its own. Look, we got salvaged metals, we got the Holzman, whatever. Interesting. I'm having trouble getting the angle there. I like the fact that this is something you take apart kind of piece by piece. There it goes. All right, back to our base. Which I think is there. Water's low, but we know we've got some right here at the base. And obviously we're on our way up to make more, so not a big deal. Another skill we can get. What would I like next? Pistol damage. I don't have a pistol yet, right? Or does that count as a pistol? Is that what we have now? It is. It's a pistol. Okay. So we could boost that. We could also go up to here. Shooting them in back. Don't hate that. Huh. Not sure that matters at the moment. Yeah, may as well. Can we research anything else? No. All right, I'm going to... craft a few of these and then head out on our quest. And we're headed that way. I wonder. Go to here. And then run along those. I think that's our play. I'm gonna grab a couple of these. I deposited what I had in there, but just in case we need to do anything else. Oh, I was gonna get some water before we go. Hold on. Especially considering the sun's back out. Let's go ahead and top that off. Is that everything? Good enough for now. Let's go see where we're going. I'm gonna kind of skip past them, I think. I'm gonna grab a little bit of salvage on the way here in case we want to make some more bolts. But I'm not going to worry about pulling everything apart. We're just going to bypass them here, hopefully. Grab a little bit more salvage here. Yeah, and I think we want to go up and across to there. I think is what I'm going to try to do. Maybe stay down here in the shade as long as we can. Hopefully the worm's a long ways away. There's a guy there. Not a fan of that. But we can go ahead. Hopefully get in the shade here.
Eyes on enemy.
I'm hung up on my own deal here. There we go. I got hung up in my guy there for a second. Is that both of them? All right. It is. 6. Not worried about everything. I'm just going to kind of take stuff in the chests. And again, we want to go kind of that way. Does it show it on the map? No, just as generally that way. Huh. What do we think that is? Where's my binoculars? Well, it's not far away from where we live. I wonder if it's like a trade outpost or something. Huh. All right, again, now we're just going to kind of follow this line across. A little bit of sun, but we can get up here and get out of it, I hope. Maybe. Not there is not where I want to go. Whew. He doesn't see us yet. Headshot did his job, huh? We're not going to stay here long. I just wanted to get out of the sun for a little bit. Just waiting on the sun to shift a little bit. Well, let's go. We'll give it a risk. Looks like somebody else has a base over there. Looks like we can get around this corner here. Get out of the sun. Again, we're just following this line right along there. Somebody else's house is up there. Got a couple of them. Right? In theory, there's going to be 40 people on this kind of mini server. Couple houses here. All right, I think we can get to the back side of this and back into the shade, is my thinking. Fuel cell. Nice. We're just going to follow this dude for a moment. Because why not? Ah, he's the trooper. He's got the little... What is this? Somebody's vehicle. Armor plating. Let's get back out of the sun. Oh. Got something going on back there, huh? Now, I don't know what we do with armor plating yet. I mean, I can guess. But we'll take it. I'm going to stay low. I'm going to stay down here. We've got... Our blood bag there is full. We've clearly got a lot of houses and things going on down here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Uh-oh. That's not good for us. I think we need to be sheltered of some sort. I don't know. Look at all this. We're enclosed. I think that'll work. Oh.
Who's there? Identify yourself. Eyes on enemy. I need help.
No need to do anything to him. We're just going to hold out here for the sandstorm.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
And we need to be moving north. Or, oh, we're close. It's right there. Keyhole rock. Okay. And here it is. So if you're out there, you'll more or less die soon. I think that's the idea. I think what we're going to do, though, is we're going to end this episode here. I think we're right at another hour. And next episode, we will hopefully take care of this first trial, the inner sight. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.